Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Now we will be checking skill 4, find unstated details. And this is for the reading part, right? So unstated details basically means that the answer that doesn't have the information, right, that is stated, mentioned, or true is actually the correct answer, right? So let's look at an example down here. In this passage, for example, it asks us, which of the following is not true about the word gadget? And it says, it is used to name something when the name is known. If we read this text, we see here that it says in English, there are many different types of expressions that people use to give a name to anything whose name is unknown or momentarily forgotten. The word gadget is one such word. So this one is mentioned. I'm going to skip B because that one's the correct answer. It most likely came from a word in the French language. And down here it says, and probably came from the French word gâchette. So this one is mentioned, so it's not going to be that one. And its first known use was by British sailors. And I think somewhere right here, it was first used by British sailors, is mentioned, so this one's not correct. It was used at the beginning of the 19th century, it says right here. And if we actually look at this line, it says it was first used by British sailors in the 1850s. So since it was used in the middle of the 19th century, it's not, or it wasn't used in the beginning. So since this one is not true, this one is actually going to be my correct answer, right? And this is the way that this skill works, right? It's actually the incorrect one, or the one that is not mentioned or not true. That's going to be the correct one, right? Like in this case, letter B is the correct one. Okay, so next we're going to go with the explanation, which states what type of questions we're going to see. For example, the type of question could appear like this: which of the following is not stated, not mentioned, not discussed, or all of the following are true except this one, right? The answer to these questions are generally found in order, which means the first ones you're going to see them first, then the last ones you're going to see them last, right? Choose a keyword in the question, scan the appropriate place in the passage for the keyword or related idea, right? Read the sentence that contains the keyword or idea carefully. Look for answers that are definitely true, right, or definitely stated, and eliminate those answers, right? Those are not correct. And then choose the answer that is not true or not discussed. That one is going to be your correct answer, right? Okay, so let's go down here and check out the first example, which has questions 1 through 2. So I recommend you pause the video, take a moment, read the passage, answer the questions, and in a moment we will check them, okay? All right, ready? So number 1 in this case is going to be A. It is a deeply colored liquid. And number 2 is going to be D. It is a clear, colorless liquid, okay? If you have any questions as to why, you can put it in the comments and I'll gladly answer. Okay, let's go with the next passage. Passage 2 has 2 questions also. So I recommend pause the video and in a moment we will check it, okay? Okay, ready? So number 3 is going to be B. Nellie Bly was mentally ill. That is not true, right? She was just a little eccentric with her work. And number 4 is D. She worked as a doctor in a mental hospital, right? That is not mentioned in this text. And we have to remember that these type of passages, it's not what you think is true or what you think is in the real life. It's actually the text. We have to focus on the text, right? Does the text mention it? Does the text not mention it, right? Okay, let's go then to passage 3. In passage 3, we also have 2 questions. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I don't think it fits. I'm going to open it a little bit more. Okay, so there you go. Take a moment, pause the video, and we will check it in a moment, okay? All right, let's check this. Number 5 is D, drowned when he was young. And sometimes there are a lot of questions here, but drowned means that he died, right? And in this case, they tried to drown him. So that's not, or that's something that did not happen. And number 6 is A. It was used extensively by the Huron, right? That is not mentioned. I think it was used by the Iroquois, right? That's who used wampum. Okay, so this is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for staying till the end. And next class, we'll continue with skills 5 for the listening, structure, and reading section of the TOEFL test, right? And the TOEFL preparation course. So have a good night, have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye.